That's right, game's minimized. But hey everybody, welcome into another wonderful day here on the Double G streams. And today, going to be playing some Magic Gathering Arena for the first time in a little while. But I realized I've got to kind of set up my stuff how I'm used to setting it up. Didn't have that all at the ready. Jump right into it. I made some changes. I made not a whole heck of a lot of changes to the Jund aggro deck. I basically swapped out Jugon Defends the Temple with a particular red card from March the Machines, but only two of them. Thinking like maybe I should throw in a third one. I'm not 100% certain though. And the reason for swapping to this is because it actually, for 4 mana, you basically add 2 damage, to whatever you're going to fling. Because it's going to put 2+1/+1 counters on something, whether it's itself or another creature. And then if it's this, the Thrill Seeker always has the ability, 1, sacrifice this creature, deals damage equal to its power to any target. Or until end of turn, whatever, if you put those +1/+1 counters on something else other than itself, that recipient also gains that extra ability of 1 mana, sacrifice it, deal damage equal to power. Which could be really good for the extra reach. It's also an ability, so it's not as easily interruptible by like counter magic, unless they have specifically counter an ability, not counter a spell. So yeah, there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of good reason. I think it's more impactful late game than Jugon Defends the Temple. Jugon's pretty good early, but the Thrill Seeker will help you close out the game, which is rather important. When you're an aggressive deck, you want to finish the game. You want to end it. You want to get to a lead, and then just finish it off. That's like a closer in baseball, So I'm thinking I would like to maybe add a third one, but I just don't know where. And while the Simulacrum adds resilience and kind of does basically what the Thrill Seeker does, it's a tough call. It's like, okay, here this thing is a 2/1 for 3. It will put 2+1/+1 counters on something, just like the Thrill Seeker. But that's it. That's all it does. It just does it as a one-time thing. It doesn't add that extra. If you have 1 extra mana, fling it. Hit it, fling it. Basically like a double hit in there. So it's yeah, it's odd. It's odd to figure out what to pick. It's like, oh, having the Unearth is nice, but it's kind of almost necessary. Good if you get hit with discard or counterspell, But yeah, really hard to say. I could just try and go all in. Might as well try and go for the whole thing, right? Why not? Gotta change up the land count, though. Might get rid of 1 forest, because there's now a lot of red in here. We got double red later, and we got rid of the only double green source, except for Thrun in the sideboard, so I'm gonna want to up a mountain. Let's go with... Let's just increase that artwork. Gonna make it 5 and 5. Might have to go 1 more mountain. But let's test that out first. So, save and exit. And... Singleton? Yeah. They want to cast blue or red spells. Attack with 30 creatures. We'll definitely get that done. Blue or black spells. Now that next deck can work for that. Alright. We'll go to find a match. Ranked. Best of 3. Standard. And the Jund. Get some practice with this deck. Kind of get the feel for it again. But aggro is, as they always say, rather easy, brainless. All you gotta do is beat your chest a bit and pow, go in there. Sideways a mountain, deal some damage. That's it. Damage. So, guess we'll see how long it takes to get to an opponent.
So
Sorry if the sound keeps cutting out. Arena's got a nasty habit of, like, the first time it tabs out, or you go to a different window, the sound just kind of cuts. Doesn't normally take this long for an opponent. Uh-oh. That's a bit odd. If it goes any longer, we'll just cancel out and try again. Yeah, pretty unusual. We'll cancel out. Well, how about that? Right as you say so. Is this person in platinum? Okay. Well, this looks fine. Got most everything. We won't be playing anything turn 1, which is a little rough. Alright, well, we've got all the mountains. Piece color. They're red-blue. Nation sleeves, so I'm like, alright, we're getting into Grixis territory, right? Tithe man. Right. We'll get hasty. Puts him in a precarious spot, takes 7 damage. I don't mind going, you know, shields down. Okay. So far, so good. I haven't done in roughly 2 turns. And kill spell. Go to their turn. Threaten them a bit. See what they got. Don't spell. Oops. It's waiting on me. Sorry about that. Okay. Well, they're tapped out, so... hit them, and then activate ability. Okay, I like this new Thrill Seeker. This new Vampire. It's perfect inclusion. Perfect swap out for Jugon. Jugonji. Okay. So, our kill spell deck. Maybe I can swap out for a few more protection spells. Get rid of the Haywire Might. Thrun or something. The deck does well enough without Halana and Elena. So let's just bring in Thrun. They don't have too many... I don't think Nissa is necessary, so we'll go for, like... Go for 2 Canker Blooms. We'll go with that for now, because we have a third round to play. Third game to play around with. And it gave us both Thruns. Okay, Shuffler, whatever you say. This hand isn't that great. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan. A lot more tenable. Extremely more tenable here. I think we'll be offing the Raiju. We can draw into more, and we'd rather keep a more consistent curve. Tempting to get rid of the Lightning Strike to just attempt to curve out on creatures. Seems like they're not playing many creatures of their own. So maybe keeping up with the permanent threat is better. Yeah, we'll go with the repeating threat. We'll see what we get. I don't think I'm going to need to clear a path. I could just end up paying for that. that could be the mistake. Yeah, staying on curve would have been better. Okay. Alright, well, and then we need lands. Man, game really loves giving Thrun. Oh boy. Just play it nice and slow. If they really want to, like, kill spell a Reinforced Ronin. Okay. Alright, 2 lands in a row, please. Oh, that's how it is we do. Haven't drawn my black yet. Yeah, draw. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, well, primed for a bit of a longer game now. They've had all their land drops. I've missed 2? Not just 1. No, they don't have additional lands, so they're not going to 5 lands. As far as I can tell. Come on. Got to the cruelty of Gix, huh? do. It's fine. 9. No, if they don't do anything about this turn, I hit them for another line. They've got to have something in hand. There's a very card, put it in their hand, lose 3 life. Go down to 8. I'd say, yep, you're gonna have to kill. Gonna have to kill Miglaws. Battle cards sure are interesting. So, copy of any creature in a graveyard. Well, you might as well just have it enter as whatchamacallit. Yeah, there's no reason for it to not enter. So I couldn't draw my black. Okay. Well, that's just gonna be game then. Yeah, might as well. Okay. So, what do I need to do here? What changes do I gotta make? Three, four, five, 6, 8. I am Black Source, so I should be able to draw 1. Bring in some of the mites. Not worried about Thrud now. Just bring in some Terra Sunders. Get rid of those nasty Cruelty of Gixes. I'm not worried about the extra reach from Lightning Strike. We'll go like that. Not like perfect, but that's what we can do. Still want to draw a Black Source. Oh my god. Now we get these. I'll tell you what, I can make do off of 1 land, put down an adaptive, and put down the Reinforced Run and hit for 4 on turn 2. It's only great if I keep drawing lands, but honestly, like, wow, this is interesting. Well, an aggressive deck. Might as well go big and go home. The other way around. But we're gonna go big and we're gonna go home. That seems like a win-win to me. Hashtag never lucky. Especially never lucky on Arena. Boy, they really hate Reinforced Ronin. Still can't draw my black sources. Alrighty. So they're gonna like look at the top two. Card this turn. They already have a land. Now I'm drawing all my creatures. Couldn't draw any creatures before. Alright. Well. Let's put the Canker Bloom. Ride you back in. Alrighty. Well. Just find off 2 mana. Here's a field of 3s. Nice. They couldn't do anything. They died to Gix. Wow. Okay. What the heck happened? Just overwhelmed them with creatures. Couldn't. Just kept playing more creatures than they had kill spells. So that worked. All right. Well, Arena turned it around. They're like, yeah, just keep playing cards. Don't give up. Okay. Thanks, I guess. All right. Let's put in this Mastery Orb, and I can get Urbrask. Herbs Mabrask. This is next on the road. Darn. Alright, it's gonna take 2 more orbs to get favorite man here. Let's go look in Sleva. Not bad. Tully, but I want that Urbrask. Oh my god, it's Urbrask. Kronos. Ah, that's right. There's like a flipping creature in each one. The Ronin being a flip card is, like, not surprising at all. So, we have some exhibition matches coming up soon. What's up with this back save? What you willing to give me? Damage a permanent player deals triple that damage instead. Hey, at least it's a convocable enchantment. I don't think that makes it entirely useless. Okay, I have to admit, City on Fire does, pun intended, ignite my desire to brew something to play this card. I want to make this card playable. 3 red, 5, so it's 8 mana total off of Convoke, which turns all your creatures, even if they don't have the mana, into little mana rocks. I think I can make something happen. I think I might go ahead and try string up a draft now too. Training Grounds. It's 1 mana, so hold on, activate this. Oh, I see. That's actually not bad. And for those 5 being prepared for the next crisis became one of the greatest virtues. But, Reduce cost of activated abilities. I like that. Seems... And it's only for creatures. Ob Nixilis. Hey Ob, good to see you again. So you're 4/3/4 flying trample. Rather normal demon stats, really. Remember, one or more runs each. It's exactly 1 life. They have to lose exactly 1. You put a counter on Ob Nixilis. So at the top of your library until your next end step, you may play that card. So this card I was thinking of throwing into the red-black deck I have. The red-black sacrifice. I think it does a lot of, like, 1 damage plankings. Calyx. Who's, got some okay ability. Rather generic, really straightforward. Whenever he, another enchantment is in the battlefield. Put a counter on target creature. Whenever Calyx enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, you may create tokens a copy of a non-legendary enchantment you control. Do this only once each turn. So I think even if they didn't word it like that, it still wouldn't trigger more than once, as far as I know. Whenever a creature you control deals death touch, or whenever a creature you control with death touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. I got a poison. Almost seems too good to be true. That I can make a death touch poison deck in this standard environment. If I want to try, hey, if I could do City on Fire, maybe I can do non-Phyrexian poison. 2 Ob Nixilises in the same deck. Oh, and they work well together too. That works well with Garda. Also works well with All Will Be One. There's a infinite combo with Ob Nixilis and All Will Be One. Because I think All Will Be One says whenever, it's self-damage, whenever you press a +1/+1 counter on something, then All Will Be One deals that much damage. So something plinks, gives All a counter. That counter makes All Will Be One plink, which gives All a counter, which makes All Will Be One plink, which gives All a counter, and so on and so forth. I wouldn't mind making a deck that's built way more around it. I think there's already, typical red-black decks that include that, and I would much rather run it in a atypical Rakdos deck. But having easy ways to trigger it would be pretty decent. Artifact you control. It's bigger. I think that's going to deal exactly 1 is going to be the Oni Cult Anvil. If there are playthings that deal exactly 1 damage. He hits hard in conjunction with Garna, though. Works great with the anvil, but man, I just don't know what else to do for this deck to include the Kingpin. It's tough to say, although I think there is plenty in Standard that there are things that do exactly 1 damage. And it's at 60 cards. It does have to say low to the ground. There's not many 3-drops when I stop and think about it. Devil tokens do play well together, though. Not an easy choice. Well, I guess this deck can just kind of stay the same then. What's wrong with Phoenix Chick? Deals 1 damage. Whenever it becomes blocked, it deals 1 damage to the defending player. Oh, that works out. That works out well. Simeon Sling. Is it the Scamp? Sawblade Scamp mixed with... Yeah, you could do a more non-creature control Mardu deck that Sawblade Scamp with the Kingpin. And all will be 1. There are a lot of 2-drops in Standard for red. Just kind of saying. Where am I here? Still in the 4 mana. Here we go. All will be 1. I'm not sure with any counters going on too. I'm going to put 1 or more counters on a permanent player. So a single counter going on something. We'll activate this. We'll activate on the Kingpin. I wonder if I could just fit this in the deck somehow. Like, I want to put the combo in the deck. But I just don't see... I just don't see an opening for it. Maybe I could drop a couple low-end things here. Drop a Gold Hound, and Yaran Apprentice, and Body Dropper, and maybe one of the Obnixiluses. I wonder how this card's doing in Standard, now that I think about it. I feel like I haven't been getting much off this guy anyway, so let's try swapping him out. Let's see what change-up I can make to the deck. Oh, they're gonna be... It's gonna be like that, huh? Show me Kingpin. What's this? Rivaz. Rivaz. He cares about dragons. Right, Apprentice and Goldhound. I kind of lost track of the discard changes. I'll double check where I'm at card wise. So this is a 60 out of 60 deck. Drop a body dropper? I don't know. Might be the way to go. Sometimes I feel like dropping an anvil instead. I'll drop an anvil, try that. There's so many ways to edit this, you know? One more page for the Kingpin. Oh, there he is. Oh, Will. Oh, that's where I gotta wait. That's right, I always have to select that it's not collected. To remind the game that I'm actually looking for something I don't technically own yet. Deck. I have all the styles on that can be on, so that's good. And let's see if that deck can fit that too. If it can, cool. If it can't, no biggie. Let's give it a run. Standard and Practice Sacrifice. Now featuring infinite combo. With a modest amount of ways to get that. Ah, that reminds me. I never got around to finishing the infinite combo of, was it Duskmantle Guildmage and Mind Crank. I've always wanted to get that deck to work in Modern. Never get it to work, despite all my best attempts. But hey, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Considering all these cards that came out in these recent sets that were all like artifact-based, artifact-heavy, and you know, artifact matters, and other things, and plus kind of so much stuff, right? Maybe I should try to look at some of these cards over and see if they can go in the Mind Crank deck. So Mind Crank's pretty simple. Mind Crank's an artifact for 2 mana that says, whenever an opponent loses life, they mill that many cards. Then Duskmantle Guildmage is a 2/2 for 2, a blue and a black, with a 3 mana ability that says, it's for black, blue, and colorless. It says, you know, whenever an opponent mills a card, whenever a card goes to an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, that opponent, you know, loses 1 life. So they will keep flopping back and forth. This thing says, oh, card went to the graveyard, lose a life. This thing says, lose a life, card goes to the graveyard. And it just keeps going, trigger, 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 you're dead. Or you run out of cards. Whatever it might be. Keep 6 here. Guess I'll off the Lightning Strike.
Yes, Grandmaster, I'm still here even though you suck at your job.
Part of me wants to see rid of Voltage Surge. I'm going to try and keep the Garna. Just so we have a kind of a late game thing to gear towards.
You were just up there 2 months ago. How do you not remember?
This person's in gold.
You suck at life, don't you?
Goldhound. Put that on the swamp next turn. Bring out the Fuse Link. Guess we can hit for 1. We're playing a semi-mirror match?
It's no different than an Applebee's. I guess you have to call them. I don't know why you wouldn't. Well, I mean, if you don't call them, then there's something going on. I'm sending you to the retirement home, man.
Okay. Well, didn't expect to bump into like a pseudo mirror match right away. You went the mirror breaker route. Okay. Submit 0, no sacrifice, just deal the 2 damage. Do the Garna shenanigans next turn then. Sacrificing Goldhound, get these 2 things up in power. And the Garna's like... Garna says whenever another creature control dies. Okay. Garna's not going to do too much. Anyways, Toon's back. Looks like Toon's having a good post-work conversation as usual. Wish you well, Toon. Take care. Okay. Chandra.
Without the sun, I'll light your way.
Red. One target player or me?
Let's bring things up to a simmer.
Four library. I think we can finish them off before then. I think we'll just play a straightforward game. So are they going to exile a card or deal 1 damage to 1 target player or planeswalker? Yeah, no block. You can hit me for 1, then plank me, and then we tied up at 16. Perfectly fine. We're literally playing nearly the same deck. It's kind of hilarious. Yeah, there you go. That's the kind of stuff I want to be doing with Ob, Kingpin the Nixilis. Chandra doing Chandra things.
Watch me heat up the dance floor.
Man, that adds up quickly, actually. I like this. That's an interesting build for the deck. I like it. I don't like the mirror, what is it? Reflection of a Kiki. It's Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Yeah, I'm kind of almost in an unwinnable position now. To do now. They got that before I could, which is unfortunate. Yeah, okay, so I was right, the deck really did build itself. Heck, you don't even need the infinite combo. You could just throw like a 1-of in there. And you'd be just fine.
You're lucky this is a warning shot.
Oh man, this Ob Nixilis card is so good. The fact that Blood Tithe fills the Oni called Anvil. Yeah, I'm just looking at the better version of the deck, basically. Can drop Fuselings and go a different route. Can't blame him. I was already building in that direction, you know. All right, Blood Tithes. To be fair, my deck wasn't really doing anything anyways. Really? They're doing off all basic swamps and mountains, too. No specialty lands. Well, alright. They're all gonna, like, hit me in the face anyways. Might as well have our one-time trade-offs. Yep, deal with the face, deal with the face, deal with the face. I mean, wipe the field, deal with the face, it doesn't really matter. Just don't take too long deciding. Just think it's not, not getting any sound on the left-hand side. Anyways, hit the pass turn. Yeah, why am I not getting any sound on the left side from this?
Give a toast? I'd love to.
Give a toast. It's a good pun. Really, with 4 life lives, you're gonna activate the thing. just set this to auto pass. I don't know what's the point of setting it to auto pass if it's just going to ask you to resolve everything anyways. I can figure out why I can't hear anything out of the left-hand side. Pardon me. Up here. Okay, I'm getting sound out of the other side now, which is good. Any target creatures -5. Dragon Spark Reactor might not be worth swapping in right now. Garna does not help in this matchup. Alright, so how do we... What am I going to throw in here to, like, win the mirror match? Man, keeping small ob next to this would actually help, because it would, I might get rid of the Dragon Spark reactors and just bring in, the other ob next list to just remove their... Make them discard their hand. That would help, much like Liliana does. So there's an edit to deal with the mirror match, I think. Well, we'll just try it like that. Just see how it goes along. Oh boy. Well, this works. Keep this 6 can drop off a land. No one draw nothing but lands. That's the best part. Yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes. Fusing's almost like better later. Set this out, drop this, blow things up. So if we can do that next turn anyways, we'll just keep our mana open to like go for the throat something during their turn. And then put out the Iron Apprentice body dropper combo next turn. So here comes something. Is it a kill spell? Is it a creature? Yeah. Exact Omnixus I would want. Go ahead. +1.
Streets will
Oh.
run red.
Even better.
Go sow some chaos.
They'll get rid of an exuberant fuseling, but it's fine. Fuseling gets bigger. I lost sound in my headphones again. There we go. I'll just split it up. keep them on the
My
back foot.
revenge
Keep
will
the
be
lightning
cruel
strike or
and painful.
the body dropper abilities open. That's fine. We'll destroy him and then go in for a ton of damage. Let's see. Bigger and King's Menace, so it's a difference of hitting for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus hitting for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kind of get only one extra damage out of it. So we'll do Slow and Steady wins the race in a red-black deck. Is what it is. Because they're sitting on a full grip, we're not. That's fine. What else are they playing? They're playing two things this turn, no doubt. Has two attackers. We'll sacrifice this now, so it can deal the 4 damage. Some of the body droppers, so at least we have a 4/4. Of course. Gives us a land. We're not going to all attack, we're going to attack just for the 4, get them down to half. With their 4 remaining cards, we'll see if they are going to try and find a creature. Of course, I've been granted a land, so it's like, okay, any number of burn things in the deck, please. Yeah, the other up next is still going in the sideboard. Getting some big the brain moments in here, I think. I'm trying to play this as well enough as I can, but I think in the mirror match their deck is just leaps and bounds better than mine, but I think mine might offer something in regards to the overall meta rather than just raw power. There might be some pros and cons to the way I've built this deck. Besides it being like slightly more budget, but playing their version of the deck would be interesting. All right, well they're going for it, unless that's their declaration that they haven't gotten anything. Okay. Gosh dang it. Kills something to any target. Oh, interesting. I'll have to figure out why this. Guess I won't be buying products from Steel City anymore. Nebraska.
Death is obsolete.
Ah, I see. So yeah, I guess I should have given the guy, like, sacrifice, get the Metascope to 5, hit them, and that would be game. Now we're both kind of just scrounging for things. Target plays fewer than 9 pointed counters, they go to difference. It just puts you straight to 9. Poison for -9. Draw a card. You lose 1 life proliferate. Well, this person can't even... Okay. My turn. And this will do it. Yeah, I'll tell them good game. Well, I tried to tell them good game. What's the heck of a game, though? Now they're going first. Since they're going first, I need to just burn off everything they do. Target creature planeswalker. Yeah, I guess so. I think that thing is just... I think this experimental synthesizer is just too slow in this matchup. So that being said, I'm just going to go for the 61st card and bring in the extra Obliterating Bolt. And we'll just go from there. Not easy to figure out, that's for certain. Oh, this hand is actually rather stupidly bad. I would love to get there, but we ain't getting there. I have to draw 3 lands within the next so many turns. I just don't see it working out. Tempting, I'd love to go for the infinite combo, but good draws get. No, nothing good really. Their deck loves a slow game too. Alright. Yeah, actually we'll go with that. That's a lot better. We can go into a... Yeah, it's still gonna be turn 3 for Liliana. Keep the land. We're starting off with a swamp, which makes it with the Haunted Ridge, just so we get the Goldhound turn 2. So no turn 2 Forge. Could you imagine a turn 2 Forge? Oh my gosh. That would have been brutal. I just needed a mountain. Any red source. And 6, but what to get rid of is the hard part. We're gonna drop off the Goldhound. And we'll have turn 2... Mother ever. Are you kidding me? Guess I should have dropped off the Lily or something? Ugh. Wow, this game. This game is just like laughing at me now. They're like, "Oh yeah, that's real nice. Did you enjoy that? Did you have fun?" All right, nothing to give the Oni called Anvil fuel, and we'll put down our forge, and then just start going off with Liliana's Veil. Now that we have this forge, we'll start pressuring them. The pressure just keeps building up turn after turn. Unless they can remove the forge. And they're probably sitting there like, ooh, that's rough. So it seems like extra artifact. Opponent was reading it, so. So So yep, starts off turn 1, makes a 1/1. Next turn it'll make a 2/1, then a 3/1, and then a 4/1, then a 5/1, turn after turn after turn. So it's pretty good. It's a very underrated card, the Forge. I'm half tempted to put down Body Dropper, but I'm gonna go for Haunted Ridge, Liliana, off the swamp, and go for Body Dropper next turn. The Body Dropper will get bigger every turn with the sacrificed creature, provided that the attacking creature actually gets to connect. If it doesn't, so it will automatically sacrifice it in a turn, which ups this dude, which does awesome. Hey, welcome in, Professor. How you doing? I'm stuck in a rather interesting mirror match. So he went for the thing. We're gonna... We'll combat first. We'll attack. We'll see if he wants to block. Says, no way, Jose. Make more traffic coming from the west go through a double bottleneck. Oh my gosh, that sounds awful. Alright. This thing, pass the turn, sacrifice, get a 3/3. Just try to build faster than them getting to Ob Nixilis. But man, yeah, that traffic condition sounds really bad. I was having some bad traffic down where I was at, and it's just like, this is rather uncalled for. Sacrifice for double thing.
I'm gonna remake this town in my image.
Yep, it's gonna make me. He's gonna +2/+2, right? Decline.
Your punishment is my entertainment. Go ahead, plead for mercy.
I'll submit that one. Let's get the Liliana, just make a discard, and then sacrifice all his stuff. Sweet.
Nobody knows Dominaria's shadows like me. I'm tired of your secrets.
So what's he at? It's at 2, this one's going up to 4. So you can't double block. I'll gladly take the 2 damages. Little by little.
Well now, you've gone and ruined all my fun.
Okay. Let's see if I can keep this going. Draw a good card, maybe play it, then plus Liliana, get rid of their extra card. It's an interesting match of whittling each other away is what's going on here. Gonna keep trying to get extra tokens, that's interesting. Cancel there. Block the real one. Probably just use the anvil.
Ugh, I really don't have time for you.
Makes a new one anyways, regardless. Okay, fair enough. +2? Or +1, -2? So he goes for -2.
I have a job for you.
This person's aiming for some big Obnixilis. Interesting. Probably just gonna draw some like non-creature spell next turn. You love Nixilis, okay?
Oh, when I'm done with this city,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
streets will run red. Defy me, and you'll lose everything. Pleasure doing business with you.
Pretty good. Oh, I'm missing a mana for it. That's most unfortunate. The -2, they'll probably just sack that, so we'll go to combat. Okay.
Oh, you've got moxie.
Yep. Deal it to the Liliana.
Now you've got my attention. You failed to entertain me. Nothing more. Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Yeah, I guess we'll get rid of their field. Can still be blinked for a generated time. Yep, there's their Captive Kingpin. Need one more land for 1v1.
Defy me,
Decline.
and you'll lose everything.
Yep, no reason not to. Decline.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
Funny that can sacrifice itself to still get the effects. What do we got there? So 3, 2.
Well, now,
Oops. I think for this
see
one.
we have a dissenter.
I meant to put that there to the thing, but oh, I thought I was attacking here. Which one here is token? Put it on the token and it'll drop me down to 5 anyways. All the same difference. Okay, what I needed was to plink this so I could then attack both things.
I'll cut you down.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now. Yeah, I need to do that first so I could plink there. So I was trying to... I thought I was attacking, so... Oh well, small little, like, misclick or not paying attention to the exact phase I was at, so... Yep. I wanted all will be one to take care of the token, so I attack with both creatures, which would take care of both Obnixiluses, but now it's just an automatic 7 damage.
Not worth the go sow some chaos.
Not worth the go-so. Okay. Yeah, same difference, right? Win right now. I'll just say, good game. It's a close one. Alright, what was next in the library? Yeah. Let me go view the battlefield. Sideboard. Not gonna let me see what was next, huh? Alright, we'll just let it be then. I was waiting for, like, watch Obnixilis be next. Of course, then how do I deal exactly 1 damage? That'd have been the next question, but alright. That was interesting enough. So, how to refine the deck? That was a fun little mirror match. Odd little mirror match, but fun nonetheless. Do some edits here, and the professor wants to get some matches in. Sideboard, getting rid of Dragon Spark. As cool as it is. Liliana can still kind of stay. And throw those 2 on the side. Perfect. So wait for any messages or communications to see when the match is going to come up. Other than that, join on Discord. Not just on, but our. Join our Discord. The hour of Discord. A discordant hour. Black Sun Twilight. We're going for standard. Right. Standard usage. Okay, can do. Good point. Any preferred deck that I have? You trying to square off against anything? Should I just send in the Jund? But yeah, you know what I run, so just tell me what I have to throw your way. Historic Wizards. How is it building this? I wanted to look at this real quick. You sent me some You told me some recommendations for it. And I can't remember what they were. Did I already put them in here? I don't remember. It was Electrostatic Guy, wasn't it? I tried this deck at some point. Format best of 1. Rush has it at 3. Accepted Jund aggro. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. Jund aggro it is. Real oddball. Not fair. I mean, keepable, but man, the RNG is something. Oh, well, you have that. And a slow deck is not good against a deck that wants to go slow. Like when all the things, right? Like of all the possibilities. It's just the dude that grows. It isn't the poison. I'm sure you recognize the face of the poison creature. But like, quick little glance. Why does the sound keep fading from these? I have to say, I'm losing faith in the Steel series. Working like that. All right. Black and green. How do I get it done? All right, that's gonna get countered. Nope. Okay, search for things. That's the strangest thing. If the connector's not in all the way, then I can actually hear everything. Actually, if it's not in all the way, I can hear everything. If I put it in all the way, it will not work. Makes no sense. This plug extender, but man, that is aggravating. Okay, so I'm gonna proceed. 3, full grip. All his mana's open. She dumped off a blue Sun's Twilight. Nice sleeves, by the way. Those are really good. Okay. Can't bounce everything. Mm-hmm. Glad I made my changes to the deck. They're really going to help. Okay, so we faded a couple things out of the way. This always puts me at the toughest of spots. Pass. I only have 4 mana. These things do nothing but help close the gap, so we'll get that done now. We won't counter. We'll merely say, that's fine. That's okay. This he will counter. The question is more so, what exactly do I want him to counter? Everything is counterable. Heck, he'd rather hear that Blue Sun's that, honestly. Let me offer this up. I'm fine with that. We wanted that. Because the next thing I cast was getting countered, so it's like, what am I offering up here? And I think getting rid of the Iconoclast was best, because everything else does interact with counters. His counters versus my counters, two entirely different types. Counter the spell versus counter the counters on the creature. Up to 5. Shields aren't exactly down yet. He still has things like... Yeah, he still has Counterspell up. Still has a Reject Imperfection. I think that's what he's trying to hold on to for 2 blue. He's trying to fade whatever I might throw at him. We'll pass. I haven't drawn any lands, though. That's the unfortunate part. It's up to 5, so you can play the Tolarian for 2 mana. Let's see if he's going to drop any more bomb threats. Yeah, okay. This Jin is such a stupidly powerful standard card. But I see why they included it now. It really brings the blue deck together. Its effects are stupidly strong for standard, but not the best anywhere else, especially at its 3-drop cost. Probably still a solid card for Pioneer, though, maybe. That's kind of outclass the old Enigma Drake. Maybe the Cackling Drake? 4 cards. That's fine, you can have the creature. It only grows so much. I mean, taking it does help, though. But his Shin grows so fast. Yeah, I never drew another land. If I had drawn one more land. So I knew there'd be another Blue Sun's Twilight that would prevent me from getting that. Putting out Glissa. So that... I'll grow the adaptive pass. So, alright, well, that's the game. That's game number 1. I would like to set up the best of 3. That's what I should have done. I think a little best of 3 would be, like, really good. I don't even know if he has any, sideboard tech. Yeah. Tough match. Good one, though. Couldn't draw any more lands to try and overwhelm. So, challenge match. Going for... Try best of 3. I'm the one sending the invites. And we just get a nice solid flow of things. Like a normal game of Magic in a normal round. Would like that. I still like the way our decks interacted. It's like if I just had one or two of my card draws were lands, especially if it was green, I might have been able to work something out. Get a much more interesting game going. Alright, well, on the aggro decks, we'll play first. No lands. Okay, well, yeah. We will maul to the Gan. Molly Gans. Molly! What are you doing, Molly? 2 lands. No chance of black, though. Not an obvious black. Not a lot of early game. Got all the late game stuff, none of the early game stuff. Which, again, just fits his game plan a bit better, so... Just have to try to make do with what I can. I don't think I'll be able to get there before, but the key is to just try and forget about killing this creature for right now. Just go for the pure aggression and try to do more than he can beat. Something like that. I guess I gotta turn to Iconoclast. That being bounced won't mean much to me because I can just any future turns I can just give it haste. That's actually one of the best 2-drops I can have against his style deck. But if anybody wants to learn the power of mono blue, here's how you build a mono blue deck. Even in a time frame where blue isn't as, all powerful, the only deck color to play. I only have 2, so I can still get this out. I don't think there's any Essence Scatters that have been able to be boarded in yet. I don't think he main boards any of those. There's no reason for a mono blue deck with bounces to even be able to do that. Go ahead, scry 1. That's just part of how the game goes. It's like if I don't attack, it'll get bounced anyways. So I might as well attack, have the bounce occur, and then haste it back in next turn. Okay, he's not finding any land. So... it's basically having the problem I was having last game. So 3 extra looks, because he got the Surveil and draw a card. And then didn't find any of the lands beyond that. Which means he didn't put that card in the graveyard, he kept it, drew it. Damn, he had the discard, so he still didn't find the land. That's rough. So this particular game ended up being lopsided towards me. I wouldn't even consider the previous match lopsided towards anybody. It was a more normal feeling game of like oh well, you know, it happens, magic. Like, if I have just one, you know, if I got one green source, I can probably squeak this out. Oh, it did the 7? Oh, man. Probably because his isn't set the traditional standard. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright, so I don't have the full arsenal. Well, I won't make any changes. I'll just let it be. Then you have the full sideboard. Go figure. Well, I think the thing is just standard. Maybe there's a way for me to change it to traditional standard. Oh, well, hey, having more mainboard matches isn't that bad. Got none of the early game again, though. And there's so much of it. There's like 6 cards of it. Like 1 in 10 chance, you know? And I feel like more than, it takes more than 10 games to get an early game aggressive hand. This'll work, but it's not the best. So if this deck gets going, that seems like you found a good 6. That seems good and promising. I could probably play the Swamp first and then just save the Copperline Gorge for the 2nd or 3rd turn. And then I'll just draw into more fast lands so they don't get to play anyways. That's how it is we do. Red. And we'll just pass. Okay, so he found all his land drops consistently. It's good. Him. Now we're in the Fog of War. I drew a pretty good card. Because there's not much you can do to deal with it. Bouncing it doesn't help. Countering it especially doesn't help. So it's like a repeat shock, you know? It only costs me 1 mana every turn. Thirst for the discovery. Turn. Pass to attackers. We'll go for the damage play. Just whittle down as much as we can. Because this deck makes a huge comeback quickly, so the faster fight, the better. Question is, we're doing anything second main phase? We'll let him try use up some of his counter spells. It's not effective, like 2 actions a turn. This basically is Lightning Bolt on a stick. Well, a one-time Lightning Bolt on a body. I'm out of mana, so if he just bounces it, no big deal. Yeah, cool. The fact that Fading Up says CMC 3 or less, it's like, man, that should probably say CMC like 1 or 2, but it is what it is. He's at 5 mana, so we're getting the dangerous territory here. Hasn't put out a creature yet. Because it takes 6 to get to Rejected Perfection. No, it's a 5. That would, so it means he hasn't fought a creature shit, though. Do I want to help him counterspell something right now? He knows this is up and coming. Okay. We'll offer this up. Got a bit of a plan. It got through. Okay. Didn't go through. Got to keep it. So that's an extra card in hand for me. That helps. Oh boy. Okay. So we've got the Haunted Ridge. So we can try to go for a couple things a turn. We're doing the good old Ronin. Haven't seen any activity yet. You know, we'll just play this one normally. Now we will go to combat. Okay. There goes that inevitable counter spell. Agree. Okay. Top 5 cards, so the narrow stabilizing is coming up. There's the Jin, right? Okay, let's get this done for just one moment. He's got 4 mana, that's enough for 2 counter spells. Takes 5, so go for it. It's gonna counter because I haven't seen it yet. Okay, I think I've only seen 1 reject imperfection. Get rid of negates. Yeah. I'll attack. Yeah, because I can't buff, so. John's Menace. Can't be hasty at all. Yeah, I should put down Miglaws, not gone for the dragon. So I messed up at the end. That was my bad. Okay. Now we're here. We're going like this. Cast with the kicker. Can Miglaws do anything right now? No. So, just attack. If it gets bounced, then that's game. Oh yeah, just block the small dude. Can't really even get in there. There's no haste. Bounce would have done it. Alright, that was a close one. That was a much nicer second game than it was the first game. Shame on that first game, though. It's unfortunate. But we still had 2 good games. Some in-game message. Oh, it says he's offline, actually. That's why I can't send it. Oh, thanks. Just tell him thank you. The forgot to ask him if he wanted to play another, play a different matchup. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking yes on this one. I've got to wait till the second turn. We've got to play Haunted Ridge to begin with. Hand, so I can go cast the thing. Ooh. Interesting. 1 mana. It's okay if my dude gets bounced. Because then I have protection for next turn with this and that, so. Can make this work. Doesn't matter if it gets bounced now, which, yep, looks like it's going to be. Okay, fair enough. That's perfectly fine. And if we can recast all of it next turn. So, again, we'll get aggressive here. The shields are kind of down from the bounce. I'll tell you what, though, I don't think I've ever performed as well against control magic until this individual helped me kind of figure it out. Okay, so now we're in a particular type of control magic territory. We're gonna whittle away. We'll make him decide between doing a certain thing this turn or not, because the likelihood he has more than one reject imperfection, it's stuck. Alright, cool, and I can protect it from bouncing. Which may or may not matter. We'll see. Pass. Nice! And then he's gonna bounce it again. We'll say, objection! Squeak! Caw! Dude, that emote is awesome though. Good on you, Professor, for getting that emote. That is fantastic. Oh man, I didn't think I'd actually have the go for the bounce. There it is. Okay, but hey, you know what? Only 2 manas now there, but he can still play land for turn and have 3 mana up. So goes for the terror. Okay. Understandable. Three cards. Can't counter it now. No attack. I had to put the creature out while I was there. He needs 6 mana to Twilight the Raiju. Just a matter if he finds bounce or not. No, no block. Me for 5. It's fine. I'm gonna play another big beefy dude, right? Has a negate in hand. We're gonna build a field we're not gonna worry about. Not gonna worry about that. That's fine. That's fine. There we go. Thank you. Bam. Modified. So that would, of course, be this thing. He's okay for taking it. So that would be 7, 5, so we're looking at 12. Only potential 2 spells in hand. It's got 4 mana. Only 4? Wow, I'm surprised. Trying to race me, that's... Yeah, I have to try and hit you for 11 then. question is, does he have one or both? Yeah. Okay. He's gonna try and find it, and he finds it, and then he's gonna counter it. Okay, does this one there. So can I get to 11 damage now? That's the key part. Okay, so... yeah, that'll be enough. Whew! Or actually, he would have to find it, not counter it, and then counter my next attack. Okay, well, I won that one. I know he probably tried to make the most of what he had there. When you're playing in the fog of war like that, you're just like, well, I think this is the move. I think that was rather straightforward. It's not... there weren't any better decisions available. Meant to change decks? Okay, then I'll tell him that I will change too. Oops. I thought I clicked the thing. Get you back over here. So, challenge match. Challenge. He said, put it if you like, so we'll change the deck. Ooh, what's the burn like? Burn deck is fine. I haven't got to change out land stomp. I don't have anything else ready for standard. I don't remember what that banned human deck even does. I don't think it's built though. What does it do? I don't remember. I'll just play the rack deck. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. No, I'm venturing really far away from my color wheel here. You know, I'm only wearing red-black today. The Bolt shirt. Bolt. With the mountain symbol. Wrench. Extremely keepable. Super duper. Extremely keepable. So I think his soldier deck will beat out this deck. The Johnny, I love it. Real nice. Now he's got to reveal Harbin. Because he's a Harbin Major. Don't have a lot of, guess I'll pass. A 3-2 flyer for 2 is still really good, and it has other abilities too. You can close one game flying toward of turn. That is just threatening in its own right. Siege and Nick Veteran. Where's it going? Right there. Makes sense to me. So I should have spent my turn bolting that guy instead of anything else. Now I can't Urbrask's Forge. So that kind of puts me a whole extra turn behind. Oh yeah, I guess I should have played this first and then tapped. Then I wouldn't have red. So it's fine. It's a 1/1. Damn. No attacks. So I can have it multiple times per turn. Because the Wizards of the Coast has been doing a thing where they've been putting on creatures. Oh, you know, this effect can only occur once each turn, which is just weird. There's just too much good stuff going on in this deck. So I think I misplayed to begin with, you know. That's correct. He did notice I did have that play available. So he's like, "Am I willing to trade?" Yeah, I guess I could be. I'm not gonna outpace that guy. So yeah, I do have to do what I gotta do. I've weighed my options, and I've considered this to be the best course of action. Now, he's got 2 mana open, so I'll probably get blown out with something, but it is what it is. Aww. That was a nice one. Make sure there's no other keywords. And we'll go for a trade. Fair enough. Alright, we'll go to that thing. Siege Veteran can just come back and do itself, so pass here. Oh, that's going to close up the game. Yeah, whenever she attacks, this deck's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. So, building no triggers once each turn. During your own turn. Yeah, we'll just go to build this up. It's gonna have quite the field, though. He's about to attack for 4. Oh, jeez. Double Siege Veteran. That is just nasty. If you were to take, like, my Jund deck and it, like, invert it to, like, blue-white, basically how that deck should play out. That's just perfect. Oh, man. This Blackbird deck kind of twiddles its thumbs and does, like, an engine stuff, but yeah, this game is just over. From anything short of a board wipe. Right, a single board wipe in this. Got some in sideboard, though. Got some sideboard wipes. But then again, it's not like a Withering Effect style board wipe, so it would Remove all the soldiers that currently, like all the soldier tokens that currently exist, but everything else, yeah. We are attacking with everything. There are no blocks to be had. Drawing some additional cards. Might as well. Hey, free to draw. 3 to draw? No, free to draw. Well, might as well block things and go through the motions. Oh, even with such a block, it was only that much to -1. Got me good though. Got me good. Yeah. I'm honestly not certain if that deck can take on soldiers. I'm not curious. No, I have pressure. Oh, I clicked it. All right, we'll go over to We'll go over to blue-white deck after this because that's board wipes. He's probably because he said standard. I remember now. He said standard is like all red, so it's like, oh, I'm actually just giving him more of standard. That's kind of meh. Should give him more Jund after this. It's like a mainstay deck. But yeah, very keepable. Let's go in the Kamano direction. I'll just skip on the thing. I think next match I might just go for some more Jund. I want to see how this deck works against Jund. There's some tight close matches between Mono Blue and Jund, but what does Blue White Soldier do? I feel like those would actually have a better matchup. Like a much. I feel like the soldiers would probably overwhelm the monsters of Jund. And maybe I'm just getting things wrong. I don't know. Probably looking at me and be like, well, at least all your stuff is artifacts. Building the board presence. I was saying, I feel like Siege Veteran might be the best way to go. Click the target. Yeah, I guess I'll bolt it. It feels like a shame to use. twin shot sniper for this. Or you know, I should just bolt at that thing. I'm so dumb. Like, I should have hit that before it went to combat. I'm starting to lose my mind now, aren't I? Deals 2 damage anywhere. Hey, got another one. Plug instinct. Take the 2. Deal the 1 there. Uh-oh. Well, whenever she attacks, it's gonna be bad. What's she say? How far is this damage to target creature the number of mountains you control? I've got 4. She's got... Yep. Cast naturally.
Every Mirren who's fallen by my side. I'll melt you to slag.
I forgot I can reinforce Ronin, but... It's like, did I see a good game message? I think I did. Okay. So now we're going for the blue-white deck. Blue-white versus blue-white. 2 different archetypes of blue-white. The blue-white that sticks on the field and the blue-white that wipes the field and tries to stick to it afterwards. We'll see how they fare. I think the soldiers are going to win this version of the blue-white challenge. But we'll see. We will see. So red won out that one because it just, I think it drew all the burn. He didn't draw enough protection. Didn't draw enough like widespread. I drew enough burn. He drew not enough wide. Something like that. Oh, shoot. I chose the wrong... I forgot to change the deck. Fudge. Fudge. I wanted the blue-white, and I just went right to the... gosh, dang it. I'll send him a text. I'll just... I feel like I need to take like a gentleman's mulligan or something. Oh, stupid. Oh, you dum-dum. Ugh. Sorry, Professor. The Pope playing thing. It's pretty hilarious. turn. Yep. Defiler just wins the game. Alright, I'm sorry, Professor. Well, proves really strong in the matchup, but it's like I wanted. Goes on that thing, this thing comes and deals 1 here. Turn 3 Defiler is pretty strong. It's a certain type of deck. It's like meant to do. Like, of course, now arenas actually like, oh, we're gonna make this game draw perfectly for you and whatnot. It's like, I'm trying to have a blue-white mirror, a semi kind of mirror. I'm trying to have a color mirror, but an archetype difference. Like, ooh, Valiant Veteran, that's good. Yeah, so now he's got some good board states here. Oh shoot, but I got to play with fire, so Veteran would be a good outlet for having multiples. Yeah. Alright, cool. But it's still gone, so the other things die. And still went in for a lot. Of course, the deck doesn't fully play out like this in normal ranked matches. Yeah, I wonder how well his deck does against the normal Rakdos Op Nixilis combo. Like the better version of the black-red deck I played. Put that one there, and then just attack in. They probably wouldn't block anyways, I know, but... Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, now I can apologize profusely for being a big moron and not selecting the right deck. Okay. So let's ask Professor. But yeah, question, how will the soldiers do against the better red-black Obnix decks out there? That's what I'm intrigued to know. Don't use it in ranked. Say it could still appear in it's kind of unstable. Oh, right. That's fair. Understandable. Alright, okay, now let's send out a challenge. So it's not been tested. Every creature is good and a removal target, but it has to build position. Right. Okay, let me click here. Go to blue-white mecha. And we'll play. Doable. I think we'll go to Bank Buster. Is it crew 3 on that thing? Damn, that's stupid good. So we're back to mono blue. Okay. Two. Get the Bank Buster out right now. And then we'll go for Surge Engine. This will be I guess the key is going to be trying to get to a counter spell position. A counter spell war for any board wipes. We're going to try and sneak out a Wandering Emperor during his turn. So then we can just make tokens and put plus counters on them. So tokens they are vigilant, so that helps a lot. I need a second white source, though. And I don't like the looks of it. I'm just going for 2. Because it takes 2 mana to get stuff back here. Right, we'll end the turn. Alright, turn on the engine. The Surge Engine. Rise and surf!
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
We
That-
must protect the people.
She starts off with. Then she starts off with 3. It's a -1. -1 and a +1. Interesting. Darn, we can't get like a close up of like the full artwork, because like it's textless down there on the screen, right? And I'd like to like boom, let's just get the full art textless up here on like. I don't know if that's possible. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be. Okay. Because a non-creature spell. Alright, we're going for the high-speed hover bike. It'll probably get negated. Okay, so you had nothing.
Remember your training.
We're just gonna go in for the extra 3 damage. This is a convoluted number of clicks. I can't imagine trying to play this on mobile, you know? So there's only a 2/2 for right now. Or it's a, yeah. It's a 2/2, and I can make that a 3/3. Those will be 4/4 first turn. Vigilant. Probably just get bounced because it's a token. Yeah,
Our
kill it where you can.
swords will cross again.
Okay, there's no. There's a. Ooh, is there a Toldarian terror in our future? Yep, there it is. Makes sense to me. Twice the number of vehicles, so we have to go for this now. No, we don't. We don't have to go for this now. It's going to get countered. What am I talking about? There's 3 cards. Yeah. That's counterspell territory. Three charge counters on it. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, it makes sense to counter that. Combat, attackers, thing. Bink! Hit for 2. Making me attacked for like 11. Still has 3 cards in hand, so the odds of having either a negate or reject imperfection are very high. He has been only through Oh, he's only been through like one rejected perfect. Yeah, he's got the counterspell. The longer I wait, the odds are even higher now. Arg. So 14. Yikes. Is there anything I can do to adjust the pacing? Not really. It's kind of just like, well, at least this thing keeps growing, so... It's a possibility. Search hacker mech, yep, it's going to attempt to... creatures, yep, it's a negate. Makes sense. Yeah, perfectly fine. Just gonna say... Damn. Okay, what do I do now? Nothing really. That Teferi emote is so good. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect for him. 14, yeah. So that one spell puts him exactly lethal. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. So it's just like, I have to hope he doesn't have one, but he had one for like the past 3 turns, so it's all good. Is what it is. Gonna draw it up. Could use a few more emotes for this thing though. Dang, alright, got me good. I wonder if there's any small like nuances I could have changed to like play differently, or like could have turned into a win. I don't know, but if there were, I was way out of my killer scheme. It'd be hard to say. I heard noise. I'm trying to think. What to play now? There's not a whole heck of a lot left to play. I don't have too much variety. One more? Perfect then. Alright, then we'll go back to bests, and we'll see if he gets the closeout on Jun this time. Ooh, it's looking pretty in his favor. I'd have to draw a green on this. Yeah, I can't keep that kind of hand. A little bit better, not perfect, but playable. We'll get rid of the extra adaptive, it's kind of unnecessary. The question is, will he bounce the adaptive or the dryad? Alright, so we're going for a turn 1 consider. I didn't even consider on turn 1, okay. Oh, it's a soldiers. I see, I see. I see my red, which is really weird. I'm drawing all the black. The mulligan was still the proper call. Attack for 6. Yeah, I see what he means by unstable. Like, the deck has to get built up. It has to build up forces, but... I feel like the RNG for soldiers didn't play out the most favorably for it. Most of the times, but I'm sure it has some super nutty McNut draws. Bonkers. Super bonkers Bogosville. Here we at? Doing 2-2-1. Feels. Yeah, we'll save the go for the throat. That's fine. Nope, save it. Let it be, let it be. The turn, I was thinking whether to kill it or not. It's like, you should probably let that one go. So the big's coming out now. Is it Myril or is it Siege Veteran? He's probably got a solid card in his hand. Probably one of my few kill spells that can take care of something now, so it's like... Yeah, like what creature do you play? How do you play it? Kind of stuff. Nice. Yeah. There is a counterspell in there. That's actually pretty good. Didn't expect that. You got me. You got me, though. Okay. So we can build for board position. If there's a Siege Veteran, he'll get one activation out of it. Chump block for the reduced damage. I wouldn't double chump block, though. I would actually just take the 3. Unless he's going to do like a slip out the back, and that's fine. Yeah, you know, if I were him, I would just take the 3 damage. Just have an extra creature on the field. I can understand trying to keep the life is vital too. Final last. The final dregs of resistance. I get that. Still in board position, though. You throw one chumper at the 5/5. Or you can take out the 3/3 right now. But I don't know if I'd want to trade. Double chump, huh? Another slip out the back? Understandable. The Unearthed Yoshi. Valiant McVeteran. Okay. enough. Reduce my damage. And except from the graveyard. Huh. But yeah, I was sitting there for a second. I'm like, that deck had the option to turn around like it did. I wonder if he could have lasted enough turns there. That lasted enough turns to have enough attackers. Like, I think if he did it a certain way, he'd be at 2 health and have, like, a few extra tokens around. Yeah, tell me about that. That was some clever piloting. But granted, I'm a deck that also runs the lightning bolt, so he knows that. Some, Oh, he's offline. Oh, can't send messages. Okay, when it happens. Well, okay, well, maybe if you ever get to view this, Professor, then, yeah, thank you, GG's. It was good stuff. Much appreciated. And, yeah, thanks for the games. Granted, with imperfect information, I was thinking maybe if you just blocked a little bit differently, I think you'd get to keep a few extra tokens around. And, of course, granted, don't kill the Valiant Veteran. Probably would have turned around, yeah. Wondering if you were willing to take the risk of taking an extra hit or two. I can understand why you wouldn't either. Really tricky. I see why you would and wouldn't do things. So, yeah, there's no need for me to actually mention it, because then that actually just detriments how you were intelligently playing around the lightning strike that I have in my deck. So, then that begs the question: would you play around lightning strike if you know it's in that color scheme, but you don't know that deck? Yeah, that's a tricky one. But again, thank you, sir. I will say much GG's. Still a Teferi emote that is so perfect. You cannot find a more perfect person to be wielding that. Alright, so let's play a few more rounds of Standard and we'll call it a day. Again, huge shout out to the Professor for playing the matches. Ooh, was I in regular or ranked? I think it was just regular. I'll double check. There we go. Now I'm ranked. Cool. So, alright, I'm rather confident in these changes for Jund. You know, there's still some awkwardness in my deck and how it draws sometimes, especially here on Arena. But it is what it is. It's keepable, so we're not going first. Singular Pez. Dude, I swear, if we face a blue-white soldier deck like right off the bat, man, that'd be hilarious. Okay, mono white. I don't know what we're up against here. scary because you only get like the first 5 turns to like really set up, and from there it can just become the slugfest. So we're looking at mono white. What does mono white do? Rumor gatherer. Run the creatures in front of your control. Scry 1. Drop card instead. Okay. My deck's about to get aggressive. Now the question is, do I go with another Thrill Seeker or just throw out the Raiju? Just more where that came from. They're going for like some mono white control. Went for a second ossification. I don't know, we're getting the invasion of Theros. Okay, well. Double lightning strike. Zap! Zap! Or like Dio, but except with rainbows for just lightning! Lightning! Double lightning! No rainbows! No rainbows for Dio. Can probably remove Go Through the Throat. Keep the safekeepings. Ooh, Gliss is really helpful. Let's just bring in lots of extra things. I don't even need the Halan and Elena. Uh, 4, 6, 8, 11. 4, 6, 8, 11, 13, 15. Alright, so I got that's the full 15 there. Bloom's Hammer Mites. Just want to strangle those kind of weird. I guess we might leave out the Haywire Mites. Never even killed their dude, so I'll bring him in. They seem to care a lot about enchantments. So, yeah, take my dudes. I break your enchantments, get my dude back. Have good 1-for-1s. Oops. Oh, I need the extra Strangle anyways. Fair enough. Bring in 2 Strangles. Real odd hand. 2, there's a lot of lands here. I'll keep it. Because it's like if I draw into things, it's promising. If I don't draw into things, it's challenging. Adaptive. And the Kangaroo just come out. There's a basic planes can reveal. Put your hand. A white ramp. Pretty rare in this day and age. So, now, the first draw I had was a land, which makes things odd. Then the second draw I had was at least not a land, so if I can draw no more lands, the rest of the match I might do okay. I'm not always for mulliganing land-heavy hands. That's fine, go for it. Yeah, so there's lots of extra removal, so like mono white control basically. Okay. But joke's on you. If I draw like any, and I mean like any of my like anti-whatchamacallit. Sure, grab an extra ossification. Yeah, okay, cool. All let's do is end the turn. Monastery Mentor. So that's your game, eh? Oh my goodness, I really keep drawing lands. Alright. They really didn't want me to win this one. Go for it. Shorty, what you got? I'm running how many anti-enchantment things? 1, 2, 3... Did I bring in all the Terror Thunders? I hope I did. Oh, that's fine. Won't do it during my turn. Do it during their turn. Go ahead. Comes Afara. Now I get Haywire Might? Okay, sure. Okay. Well, grant planes on the card. 3 more creatures with different powers. Yeah, I guess that works. So that's a 3/3 with lifelink. Okay. Pass 2 blockers. Block. And all I have to do is draw into a Terra Sunder and we're good to go. No attacks. They're still in the best positions either. Gonna really change up this. I might get rid of the Thundering Raiju then. They might actually drop out. I don't think I need them. Question is, what do you have? Do I mind trading? We'll go for it. I'll go for the trade. You're gonna gain your 3 anyways. Alright, so now I can outrace you. Just pass and wait out to draw into another card. Let's see. I don't have any of I don't have any of collection cards, so yeah. We'll resolve that. Plate arms is not that bad. Pass 2 attackers. Channel the Ronin. We honestly got that out of the way. I can't believe it drew land. Of course it did. So many cards to draw. Well. Absolutely aggravating. Okay. Still got a hold of the round to mess around with. Yeah, Faru is very destructible. No blocks. Really? Okay, this is a bit ridiculous. Basic planes card, put back. Comes to 3/4, all that kind of stuff. Got it. Turn target permanent card. Lol. So they bring back an ossification. This mono-weight deck is actually pretty cool, though. I like the way it's built. Gosh dang it, man, you know? Channel this now. Let's see what we get. Better than nothing. Eh. That's fine. Target it. Target that. Effectively go to 1. The Mentor. Interesting mono white deck. This one's actually really cool. Got the Planar Disruption. It's all enchantment. It's a smart build. I like this. It's pretty nifty. Not my cup of tea, but what else is not my cup of tea? Arena. Being Arena-matic. With all of its... Draw every land in your deck. That makes the mono-white deck, this mono-white deck, really good here for the late-game shenanigans. Because it's now guaranteed to draw all good stuff. It's designed to beat the shuffler because it keeps drawing, it keeps finding all its lands through all its go grab land effects. So you never have to worry about Arena feeding you too many lands, like I just had. Like, no, I'm stuffed. I don't need any more lands. I'm good. No, you need your lands. You need more. Okay. Where are the Strangles? Don't really need him. Gonna bring in Tamiyo's Safekeeping. Gonna get rid of a 1 Raiju just to protect everything. I mean, I guess I'm kind of relying on drawing into something decent. Let's get rid of 2 more Raiju. Bring in the Thrun Man. And here's the last Raiju. Go like that. Well, let's see how it goes. I guess I get to go first, so I'm just hoping for a decent starting hand, right? It's like, you choose. Of course I choose. Rather imperfect. That means I have to draw into a green to get the Glissa. Let's do turn 2 Quirion. They're gonna do their ossifications to go find things, so it's rather lousy, but I have seen worse 6-handers than this. And I'm not trusting Arena Shuffler right now. Hoping to draw into an extra green is kind of bad. Okay, well, 7. And it feels like the 50-50 whether it's like keepable or not. I'm sure many people would say that was shippable. That one just return that 7, go for the 6. Game trying to catch up a little bit. This thing's already grown, so you know what? That turned into a good aggressive start. I'd rather have a turn 4 Glissa with Tamiyo's Safekeeping to protect the Glissa. Because it's like, oh, they'll go for the ossification on it, protect it, flab it, and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so we're gonna go for... Do we want to give him the Glissa to... Do we want to give him targets? We'll give them targets. We don't have planes. They probably have like ossification with the planar plaps and babbles. Planar cleansing, planar travel, planar planes. Snakes on the plane. It's like a game. You're gonna turn them sideways anytime. Enough. Quirion Beast Caller. I'd like to hit a green land drop. Seems like they're trying to figure out what to do. Very much thinking what to do. Thank you, Duolingo. I was like practicing Spanish on Duolingo Welsh. Okay. That's fair. They decided that was the best play. Oh, yes! Got there. Now, they don't have other things in hand, so I'd rather have... Question is, if I go for Glissa, it's just going to get ossified, right? And then they really can't do anything about Thrun anyways. We're going to put a thread in the field that says, hey, target the Glissa or you're about to lose this thing. But yeah, now that's bigger too, so it was worth casting. But they have on their side things that's instant speed. That's all I kind of want to know. Boy, they had to give up a lot for that. And if I draw a single land, Thruntown. Yeah, 5/5 trample indestructible on my turn can't be the target of non-green and they are mono white. Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's fine. Well, G freaking G's. Got there. Whew. I was worried that the game might not feed me another land. They might not give me another land for the rest of the match. No, we're there. We're there. So they're like, they're reading it. They're reading it. They're like, oops. Yeah, it's a hoser card. They still exist. Now, if they have a way around it, well, board wipe would be the only way. Can we have another go? Certainly. If the message gets in there. Perfect. There with this. Lots of anti-enchantment cards, and didn't draw any of them, but didn't matter. Turn. Oh, thank you, Professor. Much appreciated. Still misspelled. That's alright. Thank you. Try my best. Alright, Elish time. So. Okay. Got him. Awesome! Claim then we'll send the challenge over. Just gotta get this mastery tree up by 1. And then really close to Urabrask. Awesome. How far away is it though? I actually forgot to look. Short ways away, but I'll make sure they get there to get the Urabrask. Get the Urabrask skin. Okay. Go. Just 1 challenge. So I'm told there's a reason I'm underperforming. I wonder what it is. Select that. Do. Okay. I'll say. Yeah, I wonder what's up. I wonder what the test was. Or I wonder how I can help send the test. Ooh, really good hand. What is this? This hand worked well with this opponent. Guess all I can do is test it. This will stick. There will be bounces. Everything I have here is not an optimal bounce target, honestly, because they all grow back rather fast. Okay, so it's the consider round. Yep. Take the time to consider. Consider the options. It's like Pizza Hut, Papa John's, no Calientes, or Nick's Pizza, or we're gonna sit here and cry about the fact I don't know what the heck I'm doing. We'll go straight into the Thrill Seeker. Well, that pull counters on itself. Just so we have a field presence. Here comes the bounce. Probably on the Quirion. Yep. Play. I basically traded in 1 3/3 for another 3/3, so it's solid. Now we'll just try to make do. We're gonna play a finicky game. All right, perfect. 3 mana up. We'll bring the Beast Caller back up. Six cards in hand. Attack for 5. 11, 6. So you're at virtual 5. That's fine. That's actually rather helpful. Still at a virtual 8. Increased your health from 5 to 8. Without bouncing my attacker. Okay. actually. I'm gonna try and create a field of 3/3s. Stopping for a single turn here, though, is rather tough. Something's getting bounced. Yeah, I'll do it for the damage. Really? I have one to distribute? Yeah, okay, there's one there. So I put there so it's equalized. Getting him for the aggression, I guess, was the right call. Just off an attack declaration. Yeah, okay. I'll say, yeah, just off attack declaration, I'm going to win. So... yeah, that was a very precarious position to be in. I was still very leery about the whole thing. I was like, if I attack, that seems... I'm opening myself up to being, like, blown out. It's like, oh, if he goes... wasn't Urza. Right, I see. I get it. It's not the spirit of Urza. Ooh, don't like this hand. I'm gonna mulligan it. Maybe I should have kept it. Keep the 6. The odds of drawing into the black are kind of odd. Let's take it out for just the red and the green. Ah, we're going into the other deck. Let's start. Let the veteran be. It'll attack for 2. Huh. I think I'll just pass this one out. Huh. Interesting. Actually, I think this Soldier's deck might actually do a bit better against the Jund than he thought. I think he thought that the Soldiers wouldn't do well against Jund, but it seems like maybe they might have a chance. Or of course, they could just all relay the draws. Ah, yes, the recruitment officer. Recruit as you shoot. Oh, I'm about to He's about to slip out the back, which is perfectly fine. Yeah. Good on that, though. Can't even be mad. Put the Thrill Seeker on a Helena and Elena, and we're kind of off to the races here. Ooh. I don't have any black. Oops. Ah, you've got that thing. Nice, nice. Negotiators. Yeah, I'll do it. Jeez. Hold on. There we go. Cancel that. Make sure keep back the Helena and Elena. Yeah, it'd be 9 no matter what, so. That was good, though. That was good. Good kicker on that. I liked it. I'm sure that's a lot more normal for that deck. That was a good one. Okay, I'll say that seemed Did I hit the right buttons? Just have to wait for the challenge to be accepted. Join now. What did I get? I don't know. Alright then. Workable, keepable, yeah. Opponent goes first. So I got 2 turns to draw an extra land and go into Thrill Seeker and all that. Let's run over. Take attacks, yes. Okay, Gataxius. Back to blue. I'll just cast it then. There's no counters if it gets bounced. I can bring it back with haste next time. Got my lightning strikes. I'm worried about go for the throat. And yet, still got it. Basic curves. Countering a Thrill Seeker, though. Target itself, diversify your threats. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. So he's aiming to load up his hand first. So I have to change up my deck and get a whole playset of Volderin Thrill Seekers. if I'm ever going to play this in paper. Good to know. Perfectly fine. We had 2. So nothing else is coming out this turn. See if they're fading up. It's not. Okay. Pass it up. Resolve. Not much I can do about that. So these kind of matches where I think I seem to be drawing like all my lightning strikes, or a couple of them really do help in the mono blue matchup. I'll tell you what though, I actually have kind of regained some confidence in handling my the Jund deck. It's like, oh, this deck feels a lot more comfortable now. So, the Volder and Throw-Seeker is the way to go. Doing a whole playset of them, that was actually really smart. Glad I thought of it. Whoosh. Alright, yeah, anyway, so you go with that. And I'm gonna lightning strike you. I'm gonna headbutt you. I'm gonna headbutt you. We're like Scout from TF2. Alright, so he's poising himself to... I'm just going to plain old cast this. And then we'll pass. Can't attack into that yet. He's totally okay with standing his ground. So we're going to probably see some Talarian Terrors. Question is, how many are in his hand? It's 1 terror. Ooh. The Twilight. That's a good one. So he has a counterspell in his hand. Let's see. He's got... Oh, he's got a counterspell in his hand, so... Resolve, so he's actually gonna steal it. Then I'll have free reign during my turn. There's no way for me to regain control of the Quirion Dryad, but... The gate being only like 1 blue is just super good. Huh. Yeah, I wonder. Does it call my creature? I'm curious. Which one is this? It's probably gonna go in his? Or it's like one here and there. Ah, they go in his. Alright, cool. Ah. Nice. So, okay, that helps me understand more about the game. So the fact that he had controlled the creature as the on-death effect for Quirion Dryad, he has control of when it goes off, because he was in control of it. So yeah, okay, I was intrigued. Because it was either going here or it was going there. So like, which one was it? he got there this time. Oops, I wanted to view battlefield, double check the order of things. Now, I guess 20 blue or black spells. Oops, wrong thing. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I think so. Oops. So that went very well for him. Anytime. Ooh. Gonna be in need of a red though, but I got plenty of red, so on hand, I guess I'm keeping it. It's not like super optimal, but it's okay. It's hard to navigate things sometimes. You just slide across them, they're all going off at the same time. It's so silly. Alrighty. We're gonna go for the Iconoclast right now. Go for 2 attacks. If it gets bounced, cool. Play them both. Expect this Iconoclast to get bounced next turn. Oh, we're starting off the Dijin. Huh. Means there must be more. Oops. Ah. Maybe he meant to cast something else. That's probably what happened. Right. Oh, you're doing the blue-red version. That's actually the only one I can cast, so... Yeah, that's fair enough, get rid of that one. Man, that Thrill Seeker really does a number. Fair enough. I understand. Oh, we've all been there and done that. Alright, pay 1, bolt myself. Been there, done that. I know that feeling. Go it on your own terms, at least, right? Go it on your own terms. Yeah, been there, done that. Probably still have cast that Done that here on Arena as well. So many times over in person on playing on paper. What's wrong at here? 8-12. Okay. We'll probably get ready to get heading out soon. Hand of Lands. I never heard Team Magma didn't want to. Team Magma, right? Yeah, or is it would that having all lands, so many lands, would that just be like a Groudon hand, or would that be more like a Kyogre hand because of it, you know, flooding out? Tough question. Tough question there without an answer. So we'll make I'll ask. Okay. I didn't. Did I hit the challenge? Oh, few challenge. Except. So yeah, we'll make this the last match of the night, and then I'll get ready to get going because it's been close to what, 4 hours now. We started off over at close to 4 hours, not a perfect 4 hours. Yeah, 3 hours 39 minutes. So I know 2 normally likes me to end close to around this time frame on these evening streams, so. Probably should get going then. Let's see. This hand is playable, so I'll actually keep this. Awkward to have both Glissas, but if anything happens, X-Minute Johnny. Alrighty. Well, it worked out. Go figure. Sunslayer. So, but this was really cool. This turned into a good friend-focused stream of just 2 buddies playing a bunch of Magic, a bunch of tabletop. Yeah, no block. I will take that. And there for the 3. Now the first strike Death Touch makes it hard position to attack into. Though flying helps. Flying helps a lot. So much help. So much flying. You won't believe how much flying it has. Let's see. So we're at Haunted Bridge. Have to draw a card. Fair enough. My sock is all messed up. Don't know how that happened. Okay. Oh, I used up all my green sources? Really, game? Really? Yeah, I wanted to keep a green open for it to be safekeeping. I didn't even see that it was gonna do double green, you know? Rather unfortunate. Alright, well. I mean, I guess it's all the same difference anyways, but it's just like... I guess maybe Arena was onto something there, that was the most proficient, like, aggressive attack, but... I don't know. Me, I'm the kind of player that actually would keep the green up for the safekeeping. So I guess 6 of one, half dozen of another. I guess I've learned something there, but... certain decks, you probably would want to keep that green open for the Tomio safekeeping. You would want to keep a protection spell. Okay, next combat. All these things. Resolve! We have resolved it. We are resolute. To any target. Indestructible turn of turn. Yeah, that's fair. Right. End turn. Resolve. Three. So we got 4, 6, 8, 11. It's not bad. Thinking Arby's. Alright, so we're gonna do... It's got a single blue. I guess we'll try and keep it simple. Go for giving this thing indestructible, then blocking. Go to blockers, go like that. See if I have a little bit of health there. Okay. Going in for the Alpha Strike. Which I don't think I can actually effectively, yeah, he got it. He got it. Actually, not. Yeah, the soldiers ends up working out pretty well against the Jund deck. Go figure. Yeah, I remember him saying that he thought the soldiers would not fare well against the Jund, but you'd rather have the blue. But I think it's the other way around. You'd rather have the soldiers. Because the one thing my Jund deck lacks is a lot of like trample. If you can actually keep coming up the board, then you're good to go. And a bunch of small 1/1s become a pile of 2/2s is actually really, really good. Nice, I like that. I wonder if there are a few extra outlets or like moves or plays I could have made to turn this one around. I'm not 100% certain. I feel like I played it okay, but again, maybe I played as best I could, and maybe I didn't, because I'm starting to feel like I'm getting a lot of it now too, as far as Magic is concerned. But no, it's cool. This is some good stuffs. Good stuff, man. Say thanks again, and caught a second win. Sure did. So, all right, then that will be it for Magic the Gathering today. It was nice to actually play this for the first time in a good while, and what a nice, good, solid evening it was. So, with all that, we'll see you guys on Saturday. See you on Saturday around 4 p.m. time with Professor himself and Toon to play some new Super Mario Brothers Wii. 3-player, and then boy, won't that be chaotic, but fun. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be nice. Nice to actually get a nice change of pace around here, have others on stream besides just myself, and get back to playing a lot of playing some of those retro games, doing a lot of the core things we wanted around here, which was retro gaming. Heck, just having a good time, really. All right, everyone. Have a great night. Take care. Get some solid, awesome rest. Stay hydrated, and I thank you as always for tuning in. And hope to see you again real soon. Who will? Oh yeah, Pizza Tower on Tuesday. I forgot that.